Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, proudly presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today, via tape delay from the South Union Township Rec Center, we bring you 3 South Union Township Youth Indoor Soccer League games in the 13, 14, 15, and 16-year-old division. Hi, everybody. I'm Nick Barczyk. Along with Jerry Dupain, we welcome you aboard for today's indoor youth soccer games at the Rec Center. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. You can also watch these games on YouTube. Just go to South Union Television on your internet, on the computer, or smartphones. I'm Nick Barczyk with Jerry Dupay. We'll be back with the first game in this division after these messages. Yellow taking on orange. That's on the way next. More youth indoor soccer right here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Oh.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Okay, welcome back as we get set for our first game in the 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old division. Orange crush in yellow, and off we go. Orange with control here. Christian Stieber with it. Stieber sends it off right side for Caitlin Stieber. On the board, Hunter Blair for yellow. Now back to Stieber. Stieber and Stieber. Play catch here early on, right side. Slow action to start. That one poked up in the air and controlled for the first time by yellow. Back to Stieber, though. Stieber's play catch again at the midfield line. Back to Christian Stieber. Poke down off the board. Dylan Morgan a net for Orange. And Hannah Bohr for yellow, by the way, as we get underway in this one. A minute in, 18-minute halves, no score. Stieber off the board, tries to find Radovich. Sun up ahead. Off the board there. Controlled by Hunter Blair. Sent down. Up ahead off of Stieber, and that one's in. Hard luck bounce. Gives the goal to yellow. That one gets past Morgan, and yellow's on the board 1-0. Here, 2 minutes in. Orange looks to respond. Stieber off for Radovich off the board. Big clear down. Morgan will send it down. Now back down off the board for yellow. Stieber. Stieber fires it in. Caitlin Stieber makes it 1-1. Back for Blair, pokes it down. Tracking it down is Christian Stieber along with Dylan Morgan. Brings it up, Stieber to the right, guarded tightly by Blair. Fires it, save made by Bohr. She'll throw it down. Shot on the way, Stieber finds the back of the net. Christian Stieber makes it 2-1. He comes out on for Orange is Alexander Simon. Blair with it, cut off. Good play by Radovich there, Josh Radovich. Everyone's all right after that collision on the far wall. Christian Stieber takes it. Shoots it in. Christian Stieber gets his second. Makes it 3-1 Orange. Could have a high-scoring affair here. Sent down for Blair. Yellow looks to get something going here. Blair. Kicked ahead by Morgan. That one sent down for Rachel Dodson. She'll control it. Stieber looks to get something in the yellow zone. Tries to get past Sloboda. He does. Left side, Stieber takes it in. Boer to a knee will pick it up and cover it. 13:20 left in the first. 3-1, Orange on top. Down to Gideon Morgan. Up ahead for Simon. Simon on the far wall with Sloboda. Back off for Dodson. Sent down by Blair and Morgan with it. Little poke off for Christian Stieber. Couple of goals in this one. Caleb Stieber on the bench right now for Orange. Stieber. Blair on him. Picked up by Boer. Floats that one down. Turn around by Stieber. Simon looks to do work off to Radovic. Taken by Blair. Blair over the midfield line. Fires it off the post. Almost a goal for Blair. Right off the post. Made that thud and keeps it a 2-goal game. Rodeheaver with the poke for Orange. Now down for Radovic, but taken by Blair for yellow. Radovic goes down, back up. Down for Morgan. 12 minutes to go in the first. 3-1 Orange Crush on top of yellow. 13 through 16-year-old division here at the Rec Center. Stieber. That one off of Blair and way out of play. Back on for Orange is Kalen Stieber. And Christian Stieber will come out. Running on for yellow is Sarah Dodson and also Trey Schaefer. Stieber. Stieber, Boer ready for him. Goes to his left. Radovic will poke it off the board. Radovic. Boer picks it up just in time. Rodeheaver almost. Stieber cut off by Blair. Good play there. Back for Radovic. Poked ahead. Sent down for Stieber in midfield along with Blair. Stieber off the post and in. Another one for Kalen Stieber. Makes it 4-1 Orange. Christian will come back on for Christian Stieber will come back on for Radovic. Off of Morgan. A lot of contact there. Blair almost got it to go. Morgan was out of position there, up to play it. Stieber, head of steam up ahead. Now Rodeheaver with a touch, but it's sent back down by yellow off for Stieber. Poked ahead, taken down by Stieber. Rodeheaver off the board. Shot just wide, almost knocked in though by Simon. He was in good position. A Rhoda Heaver on the board. Guarded by Dodson. 8:40 left. 4-1 Orange here in the first. Poked out of play. Simon. Off the far wall. That one poked up. Almost hitting the basketball hoop there. Blair. Morgan pokes it ahead. Stieber with a head of steam off of Bohr. Great save. Stieber up for Simon, right side, sends it down for Bohr, right into her chest. Now Schaefer. Sub here for Yellow, back on is Dodson. Now one's in. Orange gets it to go, makes it 5-1. The Stiebers again, they've been busy. And running on for Yellow will be call a player here from Purple team. Get your name on that. Nice header there for Dodson. Now 5-1 Orange with 6.5 left. Stieber fires it. Off the body. Shot off of Bohr and in for Stieber, makes it 6-1. So Orange is rolling, and that one for Christian Stieber. It's been Christian and Kalen Stieber with the goals for Orange, and they're up 5 with 6 minutes left in the first. Poke down for Kalen Stieber, right side, fancy footwork, off the board, sends it down, off of Dodson, picked up by Bohr. Nice header for Simon. Header for Stieber. Contact there. Radovich. Now back in the yellow zone. Orange up 5. Stieber with a move. Off to Radovich in midfield. Poke back for Kalen Stieber. Now Christian. Stieber in midfield. Off to Simon, left side. Cut off. Good play by Sarah Dodson. Schaefer down to get Stieber. It's Christian Stieber. We'll have a sub here. Rhoda Heaver back on for Orange. Dodson with a touch. Now Schaefer. Back in the yellow zone. Off the board and up to get it. With a touch there, Morgan. A legal touch. Barely. Off the far wall. Poke down for Stieber between the legs of Dodson. Sloboda back on for Yellow. Picked up there. Here's Sloboda, guarded by Stieber. 4 minutes to go in the first. Crush up 5. Here's Stieber on the board. Radovich on the board here. Rolls back down for Morgan. He sends it up. 3:40 to go. Poked ahead. We believe that's Dustin Blair out there. Call a player from purple, number 2 for the yellow squad. Has the yellow mesh on, so that's Blair, we believe. Down for Morgan, empty net. Down goes Stieber in a heap, and it's picked up by Morgan. Charging in was Dodson. Caught by Morgan. Rolled for Stieber. Back on to Simon for Orange. Stieber fires it just wide left. Sent ahead by Blair, back in the yellow zone. Almost a handball there. Sloboda almost accidentally touched it. Poked ahead Blair. Two minutes to go. Back for Blair. Blair, contact there by Simon. Back in the orange zone. Back on is Kalen Stieber for Christian. Rolls down to Bohr. 1:50 to go in the first, 6-1. Poked ahead Morgan. Up for Stieber. Stieber guarded by Blair. Good job for him playing up in class here. Young man playing here in the 13 through 16-year-old division, coming up from 10, 11, and 12. Stieber. Now Blair has it. Under 90 seconds to go. Off the pause and corralled by Morgan. Rolls it up for Simon. Now Radovich left side. Blair to get him. Poked away by Bohr. Back to Stieber. Sends it off the board. Bohr again. Off the far wall. Under a minute to go. Off the board. Blair slows it down with Radovich. Tries to clear it from him. 35 seconds left before halftime. Orange up 5. They've been in control from the get-go. Goals for the Stiebers, Kalen and Christian. Stieber, poked down by Blair. Dustin Blair. Rodeheaver off the board, guarded by Blair. He'll take it away. Down to 8, down to 7. Dodson with a touch for yellow. Cut off by Stieber. Down to 3, down to 2. And it's in, beating the buzzer. Dodson. That'll count just before halftime. Rachel Dodson makes it a 4-goal game. And now at halftime, after 18 minutes of play, it's now Orange Crush 6 and the yellow team 2. More after this. 13 through 16-year-old soccer right after this. More action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back. Nick and Jerry having fun here. I think the official's taking a nap there. He's ready to go now. So we're away. 6-2 Orange on top of Yellow. Rachel Dodson beat the first half buzzer with a goal right as time expired to make this a 4-goal game. Poked ahead for Stieber. That one wide. Stieber. Off a body and out. Bohr still in net. So is Morgan. They've just switched ends. Orange up 6-2. 17:20 to go in regulation. Stieber. Kalen sets up Christian. Christian up top. Goes to his left. Fires it down off the post after the shot from Simon. Just wide, and that one's in. Kalen Stieber makes it 7-2. Stieber to Stieber. That's been the refrain pretty much all game for Orange. Defense by Hunter Blair. Now back to Christian. Now to Kalen. Good job there to take it away, Sarah Dodson. Back down for Christian Stieber. Stieber for Rodeheaver off of Bohr and almost in. Schaefer on the board. Send down. Morgan off to get it. Here's Stieber over midfield. Christian Stieber. Too far for Rodeheaver. Off of Simon. Good clear, but back to Stieber in midfield. Fancy footwork. Kalen. Stieber shoots just wide. Rodeheaver tries to poke it in. Cannot. Simon. Schaefer. Morgan. 3 minutes into the second half. That one way out of play. Radovich back in for Orange. Whoa. Ball back into play. Good clear by Bohr. Off the board there. Blair comes in. Here comes Hunter Blair for Yellow. Shot just wide. Blair again, save made by Morgan. Great sequence there. Yellow denied, and great effort by Blair, but great save by Dylan Morgan. Shot just would not go. Schaefer rolls past him. Hunter Blair. Poked off the wall, back to Stieber. Stieber. Off to Simon. Simon shoots, it's just wide. Redirect, saved by Bohr. Shot saved by Bohr again on the shot from Simon. All the way down to Morgan. On the way, just wide. Touch for Sarah Dodson, working with Simon there. Off to midfield. Shot on the way, saved right in the chest of Morgan. Radovich and Dodson in the scrum there. Out to midfield. Poked ahead. Too far for Schaefer. Simon. Now Stieber with it. Goes to his right. Stieber trying to set up Radovich. It's off his foot. Simon with a take. Simon shoots. And it's out of play off of Bohr. Corner kick for Kaylin Stieber with 12 minutes to go in regulation. Orange up 7-2. That's out of play. Back to Orange. Another corner kick coming for Kaylin Stieber. Sends it off to Christian. Fires it off of Bohr. Stieber again. Fancy footwork. Dodson all over him. Out of play. Morgan will get it. Stieber trying to set up something with Radovich. Sputters out of the box and to the board. Kaylin Stieber. Good battle there with Dodson. .11 minutes to play. Down in the heap goes Kaylin Stieber. Gets back up unscathed. Dodson there with Christian Stieber. Stieber over midfield. Shot off a body. Good play by Dodson off a Rodeheaver. On the far wall. Up ahead. Morgan will poke it away. Sloboda had a chance. There's Radovich in midfield. Rodeheaver. Taken away by Bohr. Off to Stieber. Fires. Left-footed kick covered by Bohr. 7-2 Orange on top of Yellow. 10 minutes, 10 seconds left in regulation. Right side Stieber fires. It's in. Another one for Kaylin Stieber. Second goal of the second half makes it 8-2 Orange. Shot just stays out. Blair had a great opportunity, but it will not go. Bohr. Now back for Simon. Bohr comes up, gets it. Good game in net for Bohr. Made some good saves. Of course, most likely come up on the losing end of things. Is that one way out of play? Too strong for Dodson. Christian Stieber back on, and for Rodeheaver for Orange. We have a goal here, 9-2. Stieber again, hard to stop. It's been the Christian and Kalen Stieber show for Orange, and another one knocked home, makes it 9-2, deficit up to 7 with 8 minutes to go. There's Stieber again, shot off of Bohr. Good play there to knock it away, Sloboda. Poke down again. Poked ahead. Off to Hunter Blair. Blair tries to get it, but corralled again by Dylan Morgan. Great game for him in net. For Stieber. Wow. Trying for the bicycle kick there is Stieber. My goodness, ended up on his back. Christian Stieber. Off to Simon. Simon poked ahead Sloboda for yellow. 9-2 Orange with 6:40 left in regulation. Poked out of play. Simon coming in, knocks it out. Will reset. Back on his Rodeheaver for Orange. Bohr cut off by Stieber. Gets by Sloboda. Good takeaway and good defense by Dodson. Up ahead for Hunter Blair. Blair cut off again by Stieber. Sent down, touch for Sloboda. Shot, it's in for Simon. Simon knocks it in, makes it 10-2 Orange. All crushing this one. Up ahead, Stieber. Dodson, touch for Simon. Down for Stieber. 5 minutes to go. Shot in for Stieber. He connects. That's Kalen Stieber. Pushes the lead up to 9. Off of Stieber. Might have got him in the face there. Shot wide. Picked up. Another nice save for Dylan Morgan. Off to Stieber. Another solid save for Morgan up ahead of Stieber. Stieber cut off by Dodson for the time being and picked up by Boronet. Under 4 minutes to go, 11-2. Caught by Morgan. Orange Crush up 9. Roll down for Stieber. Stieber off to Simon right side. Simon, it's in. The assist for Simon, the goal for Christian Stieber. Orange up 10. Radovich will come back on. Over the crossbar and out. Morgan puts it down. Stieber to Rodeheaver, right to Poor. There's Stieber, fires it just wide. Poor may have gotten a piece of it. Poor sends it down, but right to Stieber, who fires it off a body and wide. Picked up again by Boer. Schaefer's back on for yellow. Play continues. Everyone stopped there for a brief moment. Stieber quickly left side. Christian hits Kalen. Schaefer, now to Hunter Blair for yellow. Blair shoots just wide. A couple of hard luck shots for Hunter Blair that just have not been able to go in. He's had some good looks on the goal. Down low to Rodeheaver. And it's in. Mia Rodeheaver gets it. Extends the lead up to 11 at 13-2 for Orange. Simon back on for Orange. Under a minute to go. Off the body. Picked up by Morgan. Down to 2, down to 1. Shot on the way, and that's off the mark. Stieber with it, and it's been all Orange Crush in this one from the get-go, and they win it. Led by the Stiebers. Makes it 13-2. That's your final. Orange Crush with the victory over Yellow. Final score 13-2. Coming up, we'll have more action, pink and red, in the 13 through 16-year-old division. That's all on the way next, right here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back as we get set for our second of three 13 through 16-year-old indoor soccer at the Rec Center, red against pink. And Dino Vecchiola took a shot, the goalie for pink, before the game. Looks to be all right. He's in there. The goalie for red is Jonah Hughes, and almost a goal off the opening tap as we get started here. Arredondo with it for red. On the right side, shot, save made by Vecchiola. First game all-orange crush over yellow. Sent ahead by Hughes. Up to Emma Scott. Hughes. Sends it up for Oaks. Now Scott. Arredondo again. Pushes it up for red. Just underway. Scoreless, less than a minute in. Arredondo. So quick up the field. Right to Vecchiola, who catches it. Fires it down for Scott. Too far, though. Controlled by Hughes. High-flying game. A lot of action early. Just a minute in. Arredondo. Now Vecchiola. Charging in was Scott. Scott shot off the board, and that one's in. Poking it in was Hughes himself. We'll give the goal to Scott. That's one nothing Pink. So Carson Scott with it. Not on my roster, actually, but we'll write him in now. Number 5. Makes it 1-0 Pink. There's Carson. Tries to find his brother Caleb, but it's out of play. That one's in, but will be disallowed. No goal. There will be a goal. So that touch there by Arredondo off the shoulder. So they say it was touched by Arredondo off his shoulder. That's what the official says. I could barely see it, but that's the case there. So if Arredondo touched it, it went in. Makes it 2-0 Pink. That one's in. Makes it 3-0. Again, Carson Scott connects on it. He's been busy early on. He'll check out. Running on is Braden Kaufman and also Claire White for Pink, who leads early. 15 minutes to go in the first. 2-0 Pink. Arredondo just off the mark. Shot caught by Vecchiola. Fires it up ahead. Shot off a body by Scott. And back down to Emma Scott. Rolled back down in the pink zone. Off the wall, shot off the post and out. Almost for Emma Scott. Arredondo on the board there. Tries to get it past White. Rolls down. Vecchiola doesn't have to move. Such a strong throw down from Vecchiola, and that one's in off of Hughes and in. Caleb Scott gets it, makes it 4-0 Pink, and Pink's on a roll here. So a good start for Pink, led by Caleb Scott and Carson, who's not on the field right now. Shot off of Vecchiola. He looks to be okay after taking a ball to the face in pregame warm-ups. Off for Scott. Whiff there for White. Could hear her yell. Emma Scott. She'll get another opportunity, you would think, throughout the duration of this one. Arredondo fires it wide. Roll down for Hughes. He'll wait to pick it up. Throws it off. Charging in a Scott, though. One kicked off. Kaufman. Off to Eric Reed for red. Off for Arredondo. He'll poke it in. Arredondo knocks it in, breaks the shutout, makes it 4-1 Pink at the 11:48 mark. Back on for Pink is Christopher Harmon. That one's in. Harmon. Nice shot for Harmon from way downtown. Makes it 5-1. Vecchiola up ahead for Scott on the right side. Guarded by Reed. Scott gets it by him. Arredondo there. Over the midfield line. Kaufman sends it down for Hughes, who gets down to get it. 11 minutes to go in the first. 5-1 Pink. That one caught by Vecchiola. Fires it up ahead for Scott, right side. Scott off the board, tries to set up a play, but cleared by Arredondo down for Kaufman. Harmon took a hit there. He's all right. On the far wall, off the board. Off to get it White for Pink. Cleared by Kaufman. Down for Reed. Eric Reed. Rolls back down. Scott. Harmon connects. Caleb Scott the assist, the goal for Harmon. His second in a row makes it 6-1 Pink. Carson Scott back on. Caleb will come out. Hughes. Down for Kaufman. Pink on a roll in this one. Reed with it on Scott. Little scrum on the far wall. Out of play. Vecchiola will set it down. Here's Harmon. Shot saved by Hughes. Off of Arredondo and out. Off the wall, sent down to get it White. 8 minutes to go. Arredondo left side fires it off the post. He has one, and this one, Harmon. Nina Grimes, the touch. Kaufman sends it up into the pink zone. Back into the red zone. Arredondo shoots off of Vecchiola and in. Tough shot to defend. Arredondo gets the second, makes it 6-2. 7:40 left in the first. Back on for pink is Emma Scott. Harmon will check out. Kaufman fires that way out of play. Hughes will put it down. Play continues. Arredondo, fancy footwork. Arredondo shoots and scores. Give him the hat trick. Nothing that Vecchiola could do there. Makes it 6-3 pink at the 7-minute mark. Arredondo turning it up for red. Scott back to Arredondo. Off the body. Gets it again. Shoots it off. Not off the post, but just wide. Off the board. Now Kaufman. Picked up by Vecchiola. Up ahead for Scott. Scott shoots. Down goes Hughes. Lucky break there. It sputters away. Scott again. That one stays in play. Arredondo with it again for red over the midfield line. Up ahead to Reed. Reed back to Arredondo, right side. Six minutes left in the first. Arredondo knocked away by Scott. Back for Kaufman. 6-3 pink with 6 minutes left in the first. Back in the pink zone. Scott. Good play by Hughes. Scott, Emma Scott, off to Caleb Scott. He shoots it wide and out of play. Harmon's back in for Kaufman. Shot in and good for Arredondo. Another one. 3 in a row makes it 6-4, pink. Harmon fires that one out of play. Scott up ahead for Harmon. Harmon shoots it just wide. Off to get it, Caleb Scott. Off the board. Here's Harmon. Shoots it, it's in. Chris Harmon gets another one, extends the lead up to 3 for pink at 7-4. 4:20 left, and Harmon's had himself a fine game. Shot off the board by Scott. Off the board. Here's Harmon. Arredondo. Arredondo with it. Good defense by Carson Scott, but to no avail is knocking it home again as Arredondo makes it 7-5. Back on for Pink is White. Claire White, Arredondo turning it on for Red. Now a 2-goal game. Here's Harmon back in the pink zone. Harmon shoots it just wide. Off to get it, Emma Scott. On the far wall, charging in, Dante Delverme. He's just in, picked up by Vecchiola. Off to Emma Scott. Scott right side, tries to set up Harmon, too far ahead for him. Corralled by Grimes. Now a touch for Oaks. New players in for Red. Scott with a shot. Hughes. Wow. Is he right down there? Oh, we have a card. Wow. The yellow card issued. Emma Scott. What, did she kick him in the face there? I couldn't even. Kicked Hughes in the head. I don't think she meant to do it, but the yellow card issued. So Hughes will check out, so will Scott. The new goalie will be Delverme for Red. Just going for the ball, inadvertent kick, but the yellow card issued. Wow, first one we've seen, I think, all season. Well, she's out. That being Emma Scott, knocked way up in the air and caught. Like getting a rebound there, Vecchiola. Harmon shoots it. Save made. Good play by Delverme. Hopefully Hughes all right there for Red. Right in the chest of Vecchiola. 1:40 to go, 7-5 in favor of Pink. Arredondo, right side, shoots it, it's in. Another one for Arredondo. All of a sudden, a 1-goal game at 7-6. Carson Scott back on for Pink, but Arredondo putting on the works here for the Red squad. We've seen him a lot. Very talented player and keeping his team single-handedly in this one. Down in a heap goes Scott, Carson Scott, up ahead here for Red. Arredondo on the pass from Grimes. Now Carson make that Caleb Scott. Vecchiola up to get it, under a minute to go. 1-goal game, shot, caught by Vecchiola off the foot of Grimes. Shot, it's in for Harmon. But no goal. That was off of Vecchiola and out. That shot for Harmon didn't go in. It went out the back way. So still 7-6, 25 seconds. Set it up. Oaks now back to Arredondo on the board. Looking for the tie. 20 seconds to go. Rolls back for Kaufman for Pink. Arredondo. Scott comes back in. She's allowed to now after the card was issued. Down to 8. Harmon. Harmon. On the board. Down to 2. Down to 1. That'll be it. And it's halftime. Oh, pink early, but Arredondo in red with a big comeback late in the first half. And after 18 minutes, it is halftime. It's now a one-goal game. Pink 7 and red 6. Second half on the way next. More indoor soccer, 13 to 16-year-old division here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back. More soccer. Here we go. 7-6. Pink. Only up a goal now on red. 18 minutes to go here. Second half just underway. Red moving now right to left on your TV and computer screens. Caught by Vecchiola. For Harmon in a battle with Arredondo. Sent down for Kaufman on the far wall. Little bump there, no call. Grimes went down. Arredondo guarded by Kaufman. Good D. Poked ahead. Arredondo fires it over the crossbar and out into the pink bench. Rolls past White. On the way, that one wide by Grimes. Arredondo shoots and scores. Tied up at 7. Manuel Arredondo, my goodness, has brought his team all the way back to tied at 7. We're in for a fun second half. A minute and a half in. All knotted up now. Up ahead to White. Now touch for Grimes for Red. Back down to Arredondo. Pokes it up in the air. Kicked away by Vecchiola. Good play. Kaufman pokes it for Harmon. Harmon shoots it off the post. Almost gave Pink the lead. Arredondo, Scott on him. Pulled back to Grimes. Now Harmon with a touch. Kaufman in the pink zone. Good defense by Oakes, Shaylin Oakes. Off the board. Off the board again, Delverme within a net. He's in for the injured Hughes, who was accidentally kicked in the face earlier. So Delverme in net, still Vecchiola for Pink. Pink with it, here's White. Arredondo again, shoots just wide and covered by Vecchiola. Harmon, good defense there. Harmon again, top of the box, shoots and saved by Delverme. Shot caught by Vecchiola. Just wide, good shot by Kaufman. Would have been better if it went in. 7-all, 15 minutes left in the game. I don't think the next goal will win it, though, the way this one's going. White, midfield line, Grimes for Red. Now back to Arredondo. Into the red zone, Arredondo. Scott on him. Off the board, shot, empty net. Harmon knocks it in. Chris Harmon gives Pink the lead back at 8-7. Good play there. Delverme had to get out of position. Harmon took advantage of it, knocks it in. Pink up 8-7. Good game for Harmon. 5 goals by my count, and Arredondo has all of them for Red. Arredondo cut off by Scott. Caleb Scott there in the corner with Arredondo. Going off the basket. Full reset. Caleb Scott. Caleb Scott all the way down for Carson on the board, guarded by Red and Kaufman. Poked away. Good play. That's Hughes. Hughes back on. Good to see. Kaufman, Delverme, good save there as Kaufman was charging in. Strong send down for Emma Scott. Off to play Nina Grimes. Sent down. Poked away. Delverme almost had it, but poked away by Arredondo, helping out his goalie. 8-7 Pink with 12:20 left in regulation. Scott off of Arredondo. Those two have been on each other all game. Cut off, trying to find Hughes up ahead. Kaufman for Pink. Kaufman cut off. Good play by Grimes. Now Hughes on the far wall. His left ear looks to be red, probably some blood there from earlier when he was kicked. Arredondo fires it wide. Too far ahead for Reed. Back down to Reed in the red zone. Down for Kaufman off the board for Pink. Off of Hughes. Off of Delverme and out of play. Sub here. Harmon back in for Pink. The shot for Scott, wide. Caleb now to Carson. Rolls back for Emma Scott. Here's Harmon. Back in the red zone. Fires that one out of play. All orange in our first one here over yellow. Good game between pink and red. It was 7-6 at halftime in favor of pink, and Arredondo sends that one out of play into the pink bench. 11 minutes to go. Pink up one now. Carson Scott cut off by Arredondo. He's prone to do that. Arredondo takes it in, shoots and scores past Vecchiola. Arredondo another one. He has all of them for red. It's 8-8 with 10.5 to go. Vecchiola, maybe play back closer to the goal line. That's the instructions he's getting from the pink bench. Arredondo shoots it in. Unstoppable. Manuel Arredondo gets red back in the lead at 9-8. Hard to defend, nearly impossible. So quick. Has it again. Good job there by Emma Scott. Highlight of the game for Scott, and pink defensively Harmon, who's had a good game himself. 5 goals by my count. Shot off of Del Verme back to him. Rolls down for Arredondo. And Arredondo's hurt. He'll stay in, but slow to get up. Not what you want to see if you're red or anyone, really. Scott goes down in a heap. Back to Arredondo in the red zone, off the body of Harmon. Kicks it up again off the head of Reed, off the head of Arredondo. Claire White back on for pink. Reed hits the turf. Up ahead for Caleb Scott in the pink zone. Working on Hughes off the board. Again, Caleb Scott now to the board. Hughes on him, cut off by Reed. Hughes pokes it ahead for Arredondo in the red zone. Red now up 9-8. 8:40 left. Hughes shoots. Save made by Vecchiola. Thrown up ahead for Harmon. Pink looking for the tie. Harmon shoots and scores! On the assist from Caleb Scott, Chris Harmon. His 6th makes it 9-all. What a game. 18 goals in this one, 9 each side. 8 minutes to play. One more coming up for you in the 13 through 16-year-old division here. Scott shoots and scores. Falls down in the process, but beats Del Verme. Caleb Scott makes it 10-9 pink. And with any luck, the next game and final game, black and camo, will be just as fun as this one in the 13 through 16-year-old division. Vecchiola rolls it up for White. 10-9 pink. Arredondo looking for the tie. Cut off again. Great defense by Emma Scott. There's Harmon. Scott trying to get the 2-goal lead. He pokes it out. Goalie to goalie there. What an arm Vecchiola has. Seven minutes to go. Pink up 1. Arredondo looking for the tie. Great defense this time by White, and also Caleb Scott poked down by Hughes. Rolled back off the board for Oaks. Good clear by Hughes. Touch for White. Arredondo keeps it in the red zone. Arredondo Guarded by Scott. Emma Scott. Now a touch for Caleb Scott. He'll take it up. Caleb Scott fires, shoots, and scores. From the left side, Caleb Scott. That's a big lead in this one. A 2-goal lead for Pink, up 11-9 with 6 minutes to go. So we've hit our 20th goal of the match. Caleb Scott from the left side. Pink up 2. Back to Harmon. Pink could go up 3 here. Delverme with a save. Arredondo. Off the body of Grimes for Red. Now Arredondo right side off of Kaufman. Good defense with the body. Under 6 minutes to play here. Arredondo takes it in off of Vecchiola and poked back in by Arredondo to make it 11-10. Manuel Arredondo. Each team in double figures now. Out of play for Harmon. Kaufman. Harmon just wide. Over to get it Grimes. Shot off the board. Over the midfield line. Little touch for White. Pink up 1. Here's Arredondo. Kaufman on him on the far wall. Kaufman turns it around. On him is Oakes. Harmon looks to extend the Pink lead. Shot off of Delverme. Almost in. Poked in by Caleb Scott. And Pink back up 2 at 12-10. Carson will go back in for Harmon. Caleb Scott pokes it in to make it 12-10. Play continues here. Red up ahead. Poked ahead by Kaufman. Arredondo. Now a 2-goal deficit for him and the red team to overcome to try to tie it. Reed with a touch. 4 minutes to go. Reed shot just wide left and not touched. Play continues. Little push there. Grimes knocking down White on the save by Vecchiola. Rolled up ahead. Now one's in again for Caleb Scott. 13-10. That's a 3-goal lead now and trouble for Red. Caleb Scott, a big stretch the last few minutes. Pink's up 3 with 3.5 to go. Here comes Arredondo, the hope for Red. He's tripped up, goes down in a heap and a whistle. He's taken some shots in this game. He's going to go out. So that's not good news, but hopefully he's all right. Red will get the kick here, down 3 with 3 minutes to go on a rolling clock. Sent towards the goal, but picked up by Vecchiola. Shot that time by Grimes. Up ahead for Scott, cut off. Good D by Oakes. Scott could be the dagger, and no goal. I get it. Set down by Delverme. And play continues. There's Scott. Scott off a body. Carson Scott, redirected. Back to Scott, poked in by Caleb Scott. That should be the dagger. Pushes Pink up forward, 14-10. Arredondo and Harmon will come back on for Red and Pink, respectively. That one's in. Carson Scott off some deflections. That one bounces in. All Pink in the last few minutes here. Their lead up to 15-10 with 90 seconds left. What an effort, though, for Red and Arredondo, who sends it out of frustration out of play. Off a body, one more game to come. Black and Camo in the 13 through 16-year-old high school division. Here from the rec center, Scott. Caleb to Carson. Delverme will cover it. Off of Scott. A handball, right? Looked like it hit his hand, but at this point, really, they let play continue. Why not? Under a minute to go. Pink going to win this one, but a good game. Delverme. Shot just wide. Picked up by Vecchiola. 40 seconds. Fires it down. Almost got it to go. That would not have been allowed. Off the body of Scott. Goes to get it. 30 seconds off the board. Caleb Scott fires it. Carson off a body. Arredondo now coming the other way. Reed just gets out of the way. Arredondo off the hand of Vecchiola, and the goal's good for Eric Reed. So give Reed a goal, makes it 15-11. That's his first, and that'll pretty much run the game out. Touch for Carson Scott, down save Delverme, and that's it. Entertaining one. Pink pulled away at the end, led by Caleb Scott. Arredondo did all he could for Red, but it's a 4-goal win for Pink. Final score in this one, 13 through 16-year-old division. Pink 15, Red 11. One more game coming up, one more match. It's Camo and Black. More youth soccer after this from the Rec Center right here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS work with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Alrighty, welcome back here, Black and Camo, and we have Caleb and Carson Scott out there. They're wearing blue mesh. I guess they're on the black team, Jerry. Some shortage of players on the black team, so there's that, and off we go. Touch there in midfield for David Wingrove for Camo. Off the board. Ethan Keffover. Shot on the way. Goalies are Zach Layton for the black team, and for Camo, Gina Groff. Poked ahead by Scott. Back to Camo's Gabrielle Burke. Good play by Wingrove up ahead. Touch for Burke. One wide, picked up by Layton. That one's in for Scott. So picking up where he left off in the last game, where pink team beat red, led by Caleb Scott. He knocks home a goal to make it 1-0 black. Up for Camo, it's Keffover. Back down. Touch for Cosmel Rich. And the save made for Layton on the black side. Fired up ahead. There's Carson Scott. Goes down in a heap. Up the field is Wingrove for Camo. Down goes Rich. Poked ahead for Wingrove. Shot on the way and save made off the board by Layton. 1-0 black with 15:50 left in the first. Right side, Carson Scott off the body of Wingrove. He goes down, gets back up. Shot on the way, over the crossbar and out. Out of play for Rebecca Burke. Off the crossbar and out, almost went in. Set down by Groff. Poked up ahead for Burke. Sent down by Rich for Black. Black up 1-0. 3 minutes in, and that one's out of play by Caleb Scott. And play is eventually stopped. Burke will get it. Now Arredondo on. from the red team. He's playing for black as well. I think Harmon is too from the pink team. We'll just play it along as we make it up as we go along, one of those things. So Arredondo's for Camo. Thank you, Jerry. Pencil that in. Number 8 in red, Arredondo is playing for Camo. Arredondo, yeah, that makes sense as he moves towards the goal in the Camo direction, but knocks that one out of play. Right up ahead, poked ahead by Caleb Scott. Tries to feed Cosmo Rich. Out to Carson Scott. Arredondo tries to cut him off. Touch for Kefauver. Knocked along the wall. Rich. Back to Arredondo. Going the other way for Camo. Arredondo shot off of Layton. Tries it again, too wide and over for Burke. Wingrove with a touch to Arredondo in the Camo zone. Back to Arredondo up top. Poked back to midfield for Kefauver and cleared back off of Groff in the black zone. On the far wall, Wingrove and Rich, the 2 number 8s. That shot wide for Carson Scott. Again, tries it, but the save made by Gina Groff. 13 minutes to go in the first, 1-0 black. Arredondo for Camo. Up ahead, and still controlled by Hannah Newman for black. Send down for Carson Scott. Scott left side, shoots and scores. Carson Scott knocks it in for black, makes it 2-0 black. Last game here in the 13 through 16-year-old division. Great game, the last one we had, pink and red. Now we're seeing Vecchiola's in now, and the shot's in for Cosmo Rich, an original member of the black team. Rich knocks it home to make it 3-0. Vecchiola's on now as well, playing in this game as a crossover player. But in the last one, pink all over red. Close game, though. Red led in the second, but pink pulled away to win by 4. Orange Crush beat yellow in our first one. Header. Dueling headers. Left side. Off for Arredondo. Poked up ahead, Scott. Rich again. Shoots it wide and out of play. On for Camo is Luke Flecker. Excuse me, Morgan Pesco, number 9. Number 6 is Luke Flecker. 9 is 6 the other way around. That's why I was confused there. Look quickly down at the sheet. Layton picked up. Picks that one up, rolls it down for Scott. 3-0 black, 11:20 left in the first. Down for Arredondo for Camo. Arredondo shoots it, and it's just wide. Going down was Layton. Arredondo back for Kefauver. Now Pesco, Morgan Pesco shoots it wide. That one down off the board. Scott coming in. Great save by Groff, and she covers it up. Great play. Gina Groff up ahead for Kefauver. Over the midfield line, actually poked back down Arredondo. Back in the black zone. Vecchiola. Vecchiola right in the gut. He goes down. Let out an audible groan there. He's all right. Running down the other end. Got the wind knocked out of him, I think, but he'll stay out there for now. Arredondo goes down in a heap. That'll be a whistle. Ten minutes left. 3-0 black, and Arredondo gets to take it for Camo. Shot just wide and out of play. Wide right for Gabrielle Burke. And Harmon will come on from the pink team. He's playing for Camo. Comes in for Arredondo. Here's Harmon. Off the wall, back to Scott. Sets up Vecchiola. Shot, saved by Groff. Good game for her. Has allowed some goals, but has made some fine saves as well. Here's Vecchiola, left side. Vecchiola off to Harmon. Sent down by Layton, but off the body of Harmon and almost knocked in by Pesco, and now the save made by Layton. Almost a golden chance for Camo. Up ahead to Scott, who fires it in. Caleb Scott makes it 4-0 Black. So a big shift there as Pesco almost had it for Camo, and then on the other end, Scott knocks it in for Black. Puts it up 4-0. Puts Black up 4-0, and now here's Carson Scott. Pesco up ahead. Touch for Hannah Newman for Black. Shot on the way. The save made by Layton. Good shot by Wingrove. Better save for Layton. Rolls back down for Rich in the Black zone. Rich pokes up ahead for Vecchiola. Groff will kick it ahead. Off to Newman for Black. Guarded tightly by Burke. Gabrielle Burke. Sent down off the board. Scott right in the chest of Groff and saved. Rolled ahead for Wingrove. Back to Groff. Wingrove again right side. 4-0 Black. 8 minutes to go in the first. Too far down for Pesco. Over to get that one Newman. Now a touch for Rich along with Harmon. Back for Vecchiola. In the Camo zone. Newman sends it down for Black. Groff kicks it ahead. Rich with a touch in the Black zone. Guarded by Pesco. Back for Vecchiola. Here's Rich. Groff again with a save. Shot Burke off the foot of Vecchiola, redirected and picked up by Layton. Rolled up ahead for Vecchiola. Defense by Gabrielle Burke. Out of play, almost up to us. Out of play. Morgan Pesco tries to set up at the top of the box. Wingrove. Pesco shot, saved by Layton, has to kick it away. He does, off to Rich in the Black zone left side. Rich shoots and scores. Cosmo Rich knocks it in for Black. An original member of the Black team makes it 5-0, and back on is Caleb Scott with 6 minutes left in the first. On for Camo, Gabrielle Burke, sent down by Layton. Shot off of Groff. Out to Wingrove for Camo near midfield, poked ahead for Burke. 5 minutes to go, 5-0 Black here in the first. Roll down too far for Caleb Scott, right side on the wall, guarded by Harmon. Knocks it in, Caleb Scott. Picking up where he left off last game, makes it 6-0 Black. Arredondo back on for Harmon on the Camo side. Shot, Wingrove saved by Layton. Layton pitching a shutout in net for Black. Off the board. Vecchiola pokes it ahead for Scott, guarded by Arredondo. Left side, Scott, head of steam. Runs into the board. Taken down, Rebecca Burke, down for Newman. Guarded by Arredondo, here he comes, right side for Camo. Arredondo, good defense by Newman, and the save made by Layton. Covered by Layton. Left side for Carson Scott. Over the midfield line. Off the body of Rebecca Burke. She'll take a shot, left side. Up ahead for Wingrove. Arredondo covered by the lunging Layton. Fires it up ahead, right side for Scott. Wingrove hits the deck, sent up ahead Burke, and that hits Arredondo. I think in the face. Play continues. Slow to get up, he eventually does. Running back on. Carson Scott in the zone for Black. Off the board, knocked in. Caleb Scott again. Easy work, 7-0 Black. 3-minute mark here in the first. Shot. Cut off by Scott. Arredondo with it for Camo, right side. 3 minutes to go. All Black up 7-0 on Camo. Shot. Tracked down. Head of steam here. Scott along with Wingrove. Back to Vecchiola for Black. Cut off. Good play there by Wingrove. Shot Vecchiola wide and poked in by Carson Scott. He knocks it in. Extends the Black lead up to 8-0. So Groff's made some nice saves, but not really her day. Layton still with a shutout on the Black side. Arredondo. That one's in. That breaks the shutout. Arredondo in. First goal for Camo makes it 8-1. Now a 7-goal deficit with 2:10 left before halftime. That's a handball. Rebecca Burke, not much you could do about that. Hopefully she didn't stow a finger there. Handball, we'll give it to Black. Knocked in. Yes, sir, Cosmo Rich. His second, 9-1 Black. Newman back on for Black. Hannah Newman. Wingrove shot off the hand of Layton. Good save. It's only given up one. It was by Arredondo, who put on a show in the last game in a losing effort for the red team. Off the body of Arredondo. Shot just wide. Poked away. 1:15 left in the first. Arredondo shoots it out of play off the scoreboard and out. Layton pokes it ahead for Carson Scott. Back over for Caleb. Out of play there into the Camo bench. Under a minute. Morgan Pesco, by the way, in goal in place of Groff for Camo. Sends it off for Rebecca Burke with 40 seconds to go, and Black up 8. Arredondo, save for Layton. A solid first half of net for Layton. Up ahead for Rich, right side. Pesco. Rich goes down. Here comes Wingrove for Camo. Now back to Carson Scott. Fires it down off the board for Camo. Controlled off to Rebecca Burke. 15 seconds. Burke cut off by Caleb Scott. Looking for one more Black goal before the break. 10 seconds. Rolled off to Gabrielle Burke off the far wall. Rich with a touch. Off the body of Newman. Swung by Burke, and that'll be the end of the first half. 8-goal lead for Black over Camo at halftime. Black 9, Camo 1. More action after this. 13 through 16-year-old division here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back as we get set for the second half. Black up on Camo 9-1, 18 minutes on the second half clock. The winner rolls down. Out of play. Injury here in the corner, out of my view. Looks like she's all right now. That's Gabrielle Burke for Camo. Crushed up against the board there, Jerry tells me, and she'll stay out there. I know she'll come out. Harmon will come in for her on the Camo side. Just 15 seconds into the second half. Got banged up a little bit. She'll run off. Vecchiola in the black zone. Working with it. Defense by Kefauver. Turned away by Rich and up ahead for Wingrove. Up ahead, Harmon for Camo. Shoots and scores, and Layton didn't know what hit him there. Harmon connects for Camo. Makes it a 7-goal game, a 9-2. That one's in, right? Do we have a goal? Yep. All right. No goal. That's what I thought. I was holding up on it. So no goal there. No such luck for Newman. Still 9-2. Up ahead for Harmon. Shot, saved by Layton. Good play up ahead. Poked ahead by Wingrove. Save made by Pesco and net for Camo. Up ahead, Vecchiola, fancy footwork in midfield. Guarded by Kefauver. Back ahead, Burke. Little collision with Newman, right into the chest of Layton. Off a body. On the far board, Rich tries to knock it in for Black, can't. Had a couple of goals in the first. Harmon looks to set up something for Camo, cut off by Newman. Good play there, and Layton goes down to make the save. Fires it up ahead for Scott. Newman, guarded by Wingrove, up ahead for Vecchiola. 14:50 left in regulation. Black 9, Camo 2. Vecchiola with a shot. Save made by Pesco over the head of Rich. Harmon head of steam for Camo left side. Almost too fast for his own good there. He's back to get it. Tries to set up something. Shot just wide. Just off the mark. Wingrove. Up ahead off the board. Send down the other way. Rich. Cut off by Kefauver and rolls down for Layton, who throws it up ahead for Scott on the left side. Newman. Harmon right into the chest of Layton. Great save. Almost hard not to save that one. Rich on the other way. Blocked by Pesco. Down for Harmon. Shot wide. Play will be stopped here. Back on for Camo is Gabrielle Burke and also Gina Groff. Burke took a shot earlier in the half, and she's all right now. Newman with a touch, off the American flag and out. Pesco sets it down. Off for Harmon. Harmon shot. Out of play, wide left. I'm sure he is. Yeah, Jerry and I agree. Tired from the first game, Harmon, as is Arredondo, but Caleb Scott is out there along with Carson Scott and Vecchiola. Everyone playing hard in their second game today. Harmon will get that one to go. Talks to his buddy Zach Layton there as he knocks it in to make it 9-3 Black. So Harmon maybe gassed from playing his second game of the day, second in a row, but got that one to go and is still showing some hustle out there. So is Carson Scott. That one picked up by Pesco and rolled up ahead. Too far for Newman and Arredondo. 12 minutes left. Camo looking for a comeback off the chest of Harmon and in from Arredondo. All of a sudden, it's now a 5-goal game. Harmon keeping Camo alive after leading Pink to a win in the first, or the last game that we had. It's now 9-4 Black. That one almost, wow. That one almost got Arredondo square in the head. My gosh. Is Newman. And Arredondo's shot is wide. Over to get it Harmon, guarded by Rich. Harmon again. Arredondo cut off by Newman. Good play. Gina Groff on the far wall. Sent ahead, Arredondo cuts it off on the shot from Layton. Harmon again, shoots it, knocks it in. Harmon, 9-6, or 9-5, excuse me, a 4-goal game. Wow. There we go. Off of Arredondo and out. Carson Scott. He knocks it in. He's not tired from playing a second game of the day. Makes it 10-5. Black team up 5 with 10 minutes to go. So Carson Scott with that one. On the far wall, Groff with a kick right in the chest of Arredondo. He's all right. Rolls back in the black zone. Groff gives the chase. Picked up by Pesco's, played a fine game in net in the second half. Newman sends it down, and it's caught by Pesco. Great save. Keeps it a 5-goal game. Off for Arredondo on the Camo side. Arredondo and Harmon trying to get Camo back in this one. Thrown up ahead for Layton. By Layton. Back for Caleb Scott. Cut off by Newman. Good play. Sends it down. Right in the chest of Pesco. Poked away. Good play by Groff. Shots in, though, for Vecchiola. So Vecchiola connects. His first goal of this game for the black team makes it 11-5. Back in for Camo is Rebecca Burke and David Wingrove. Wingrove. Scott. Caleb to Carson. Off the board. Guarded by Groff. Now back to Arredondo with under 8 minutes to go. Black up on Camo, 11-5. Into the box, picked up by Pesco. Layton. Off of Layton on the shot from Arredondo. Running on is Rich for Black. Vecchiola. Rich. Rolls near side, Arredondo. Out of play. Six minutes to go, 11-5 Black. Here's Newman on the far wall. Oh my. Everyone's all right. That one just out of play. Looked like Groff took it in the face, but maybe not. Maybe she did. She'll run out. Oh, that's a big collision there. Wingrove and Newman. Everyone's all right. Off the board, empty net pretty much. Pesco was there, but easy knocking it in is Caleb Scott off the assist, I guess, from Vecchiola, makes it 12-5. Running on is Gabrielle Burke again for Camo. Now a 7-goal lead in favor of Black with 5:20 to go. After Scott adds another one. Arredondo in the corner on the board. That one somehow finds a way not to go in. Up for Arredondo. Rich with a touch here right side. Roll down, picked up. 5 minutes to go. Arredondo. Good luck, Zach Layton. Arredondo will knock it in. Cuts it in half, 12-6. Layton touched it, but in a place where he could not. So, Arredondo touching it, setting up Burke. On fire down off of Rebecca Burke, and now Caleb Scott with it. For Black, off the board, passes it to himself. Taken away by Rebecca Burke with 4 minutes remaining in regulation. Off the board, Arredondo tries to poke it back, and the save made by Layton. Thrown up ahead. Here's Scott. Shot off the board. Rich off of Pesco, another fine save. Out of play. Off of Rebecca Birkin out on the shot from Scott. Carson Scott back on. In for Caleb on the Black side. Shot out of play by Rich. Scott. Off the board for Rich. Arredondo tumbles down, picked up by Layton, and will stop play here. Arredondo sends it ahead for Burke. On the near wall. 2 minutes to go on the far wall. Arredondo with Rich. Now one just sputters out. Burke off to Arredondo again, right side. Pokes it ahead for Carson Scott. Shot wide. Picked up by Pesco and net. Layton. Off the body of Newman. Just over a minute to go. Burke sends it off the near wall. Roll down for Kefauver. Final minute to go. Hannah Newman. Newman. Over for Rebecca Burke in the camo zone. 12-6. Black with 50 seconds left. Picked up by Layton. Thrown down, 45 seconds. Put a capper on this one. Carson Scott fires it. Pesco just in time before it crosses the goal line, saves it, throws it up ahead for Burke. Off the far wall, Rich. Vecchiola shoots and scores. And Gino Vecchiola knocks it in. 20 seconds to go, makes it 13-6 Black. That'll just about do it. Off Ferradondo. Vecchiola down to 10. There's Vecchiola. Shot just out of play. Rebecca Burke looking for the last goal of the game. Not to be. Rich with a kick, and that will be it. Black wins it over Camo. Final Black 13, Camo 6. Our first game at Orange beat Yellow 13-2. And Pink over Red 15-11 in our second game. Again, that's Orange 13, Yellow 2. Pink over Red in our second game, 15-11, and this one, Black 13, Camo 6. This afternoon's games were brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Fern, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith, and their staff. I'm Nick Barczyk with Jerry Dupay. This has been a presentation of the South Union Township Sports Network. So long, everybody, and thanks for watching.